So, I knew this was going to be the thumbnail because the other thumbnail I would have used was the Devil's Kiss, but that seemingly didn't make it on the WWE Photos website.
No, it didn't. I was shocked.
I checked myself.
Yeah, I know. That was actually So, Manny, as we were talking in the pre-show, I was saying this was going to be the photo from the beginning. But however, I knew the Devil's Kiss between Rhea Ripley and Stephanie Becaire were going to do that together. I was like, oh, that's the thumbnail right there.
Even the long
face
shot,
down, ass up. That's what we were going with.
Even the long shot with Booker T in the background.
Yes,
with everyone going with him.
I was going to add an arrow, Manny. I was going to add an arrow and a circle. It was like, that was a thumbnail, but this is the photo they decided to put up, and they had another photo, but it wasn't as close. But I was like, this is it, because we thirst trapping here.
We're thirst trapping literally with the 3 coldest women in WWE right now, and I'm talking about have cooled off.
Yep, WWE don't put them on their main show that much anymore, and I mean, I guess Stephanie's returned, but I'm upset that they chose to go with Stratton's replacement and with Lyra and not Io. How do you not go Io in this one?
You could have gone Io, you could have gone Asuka, you could have gone multitude of people before Lyra. Lyra has done nothing in NXT.
No one remembers the Lyra era.
No one
cared. No one cared. There was no major story. No, I mean, even if they had, let's say they had an abundance of people to come in, like let's say even the people that are in AEW are no longer with the company anymore and stuff like that, I would go with Shotzi Blackheart before I get to Lyra.
I would have went Bayley.
Yeah, I would have went Bayley. I would have went Athena. I would have went. I know they couldn't have Athena and all that, but I'm just saying these are the people who I think of highly of. I would have went with the Iconics. The list goes on and on. Hell, Chelsea Green didn't even have a long stay in NXT. She was injured most of the time. Chelsea Green would have been there. Mandy. Oh. I mean, they could just do Shayna out there. I mean, Shayna isn't there for the optics. I would have put Lola Vice ass in there. Period. She came out anyway.
But yeah, there is news out there, but I don't really care about it.
News. No, Manny, let's hit with the news. I got a news story for you.
I have a news story.
Mine might be bullshit, but mine is bullshit. Mine is political and involves Jimmy Kimmel and Palooza. And the headline was going to be for Thirst Trap. I had no choice. I was going Thirst Trap no matter what. But there was a back part of my mind that said, let's go for views. And Palooza views in danger over Jimmy Kimmel's situation. That was going to be it. Because my story behind this is there are people that's going to protest Disney and ABC over this Jimmy Kimmel cancellation. I don't know if you heard about this. I'm sure you know. You don't know about America's bullshit. Yeah,
I don't care about Kimmel in the first place.
It's not about Kimmel, Manny. It's about America. It's about freedom of speech. They canceled Jimmy Kimmel's show because he made a joke about Trump's mourning of Charlie Kirk and how Trump was asked about Charlie Kirk. And he was like, yeah, I'm doing great. Check out my ballroom. Trump on his senile shit. So he made that joke and they canceled his show for it. And it's been outraged as attack of free speech because they got the whole FCC involved and all that. So, the American dictatorship continues. And the outrage of people saying we're going to boycott Disney and ESPN. They're going to cancel their Disney Plus subscription. It's not even about Jimmy Kimmel because I haven't watched. They're not. Like, I can come out there and I'm a big, bold man. I'm not going to watch Marvel movies anymore. That's bullshit. I know I'm bullshitting. Disney has a stranglehold over me. I know that. If someone said, hey, Mark, you want to go to Disneyland this Saturday for free? Why not? Happiest place on earth.
It's one of the most expensive place on earth.
It is. It's a scam. It's a scam, people. It's a scam. Do not go to Disneyland. It's a scam. It's a scam. I don't care how happy you feel at the end of the day.
Are you trying to get us canceled too?
Oh, I don't give a fuck. They ain't gonna cancel us. It wouldn't make the political statement. It wouldn't make the political statement to cancel us with our fucking little views, Manny. Like, oh, look at them with their little views. They canceled Marcus the Girl Fidelity and Manny and Untitled Manny and Marcus show and the Sharpshooter YouTube channel. Who? Done. End of discussion. They were probably at worst if someone stumbled upon us, Manny, and we were criticizing this administration and whatnot. They would just kill us, and still no one would care.
I have a new story.
Okay.
Tony Schiavone has basically told AEW critics to go fuck themselves.
Oh, what's this?
Yeah, the direct quote is oh, fuck off.
Go fuck yourself. I kind of want the direct quote to get. I hope y'all go fuck yourself. Oh, well, that could be to anybody.
So AEW announced that Tony Schiavone has issued a response to those critics of the card for the upcoming All Out pay-per-view. With top stars such as Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega, and Swerve Strickland absent from the event, some have expressed concern that the company would struggle to present a strong lineup. Speaking on the What Happened When podcast, Schiavone dismissed this notion and challenged those critics directly. While discussing the online criticism, Tony Schiavone challenged those who doubted the All Out card to try booking a show themselves. So the the quote is, so the critics are saying that we aren't going to have a good card. Well, why don't we do this? Why don't we get one of those critics on here and have them book a card for us, see how they come up with one? I'm all for that. Find them, bring them on, and have them book a card, Schiavone said. After extending the challenge, he said he added a much more blunt statement. He continued, and as we have them book a card, have them go fuck themselves too. How's that sound?
Oh my God. One, I'm going to say this. Schiavone is right, as in which the card of AEW, the show will be fine. The show will be fine. Essentially,
the show's going to be fine.
The show's going to be fine. That's what I'm saying. What his outrage of that is right. But however, Tony, this is where you're wrong. Oh, I will book your AEW show, baby. I will book your All Out. And I will fuck myself on pay-per-view if you ask me to, if I get all the revenue. I'm just saying, what he's saying is like All Out was so difficult to book this time. He's making it seem like it was that difficult. Manny, I'm going to throw out two random people and say, this is a match on All Out. And you'd be like, you're down for it, right? Let's go. The Beast Mortals. I'm going random as fuck. This is random. The Beast Mortals versus Kyle O'Reilly. That could make All Out. It seems like a random show. It'd be like, all right, that's all.
That could make All Out, but I wouldn't care about it.
Yeah, you wouldn't care. I bet you would probably enjoy the match.
However, I will say this, based on what your point was, because on paper, the Beast Mortals versus Mascara Dorada, I had no business enjoying. Manny, yeah. the all gravy Lord Manny Hayes, had no business enjoying. But I enjoyed that match.
I enjoyed that match too, Manny. I enjoyed that. And my problem with that match was they were struggling at points. There were some moves that just didn't make it. I'm just saying, they just didn't make it. Like, Dorado would flip, but he didn't connect anything with the Mortals, and Mortals would flip too. And I'm like, but it was a really entertaining match. I was in. I'm not saying anything bad. I was in. Like, you know, I believe Eric said it more poetically on his show. I doubt it was poetic. That I don't care about botches, as he said. And I'm kind of don't. You know, people make attempts, and that's what was going on in this match. And it was entertaining. I'm invested in what the Beast World's going to do, mainly because Mercedes has creative control. And I'm like, can he win this?
No, he didn't.
He did not.
Let's just get into Dynamite.
Yeah, you ready?
So there was a contract signing. Hangman, Adam Page, and Carl Fletcher. Hangman had put in the contract, if Don Callis or any of the family interferes in this match, Carl Fletcher will be disqualified and stripped of the TNT Championship as well.
Pussy.
Carl said, that don't scare me. You could have put anything on that contract.
Hold on. I'm not going to let you get away with that Carl Fletcher impersonation. Why is he from East Texas or something?
Well, I was trying to do whiny, but I couldn't do it properly.
Yeah, you got Texas. You went full on that. Well, you ain't got money.
That's how he sounds, but a bit more whinier.
But he's Australian, right? You can.
He don't sound Australian.
I know he has a more high pitch Australian accent. It's not the he's less Crocodile Dundee and more Bird.
He's referred to the Burns in Finding Nemo.
Yes. I couldn't think of which bird. I had an image of birds when I said that. I couldn't remember where it from. We said Finding Nemo. I was like, that might be it.
That doesn't. Kyle said you could have put anything on a contract, and he still would have signed it. Insists that he's gonna leave him beaten, bloodied, and unable to walk out there on his own 2 feet.
So if he would have signed anything, Manny, Diddy on the pole match. When he get to go to Diddy's freak off next freak off when he gets out. I'm just saying.
You know, when you think about it, that's one of the 2 irks I have of this Dynamite, and it's not. Dynamite was a fine show. It's things like this. It's things like this when you say you could have put anything on a contract. I was like, you lose. Whatever happened, you lose. You don't win the title. I just still signed it.
I would make impossible travel arrangements. You have to drive from Alaska to all out in 5 hours. In 5 hours, you got to drive from Alaska to Canada in 5 hours. I don't even know if that's doable, but you have to start at this time at the start of the show. If you can get it here before the end of the show, we have a match. My stipulation would be bullshit. I'll tell you my number 1 strike on Dynamite. It's a guap of strike. It's a segment and 2 segments back to back.
Okay, we'll get to it when we get to it. So the first match of the night with Jon Moxley versus Roderick Strong. I didn't care too much about this.
You had to care a little bit.
It's just one of those times. It's just Jon Moxley opening up the show again.
Yeah,
it's all him.
Yeah, I mean he goes on these streaks when he just wants to wrestle every week and he wants to open the show. And only reason I was invested in this match already is because I wanted to see Marina Shafir and Roderick Strong interact. And they did briefly, but I was like, that's it. I wanted him to be a little aggressive. I'm just saying.
Moxley wins after interference from Yuta, where he hits paradigm shift and the Bulldog choke for the win.
Why does he need for this?
Well, no.
Why do he need for that?
MJF tries to politic his way out of the match with Mark Briscoe. I don't understand why Tony's response, even though it was a closed door, sounded like he was screaming into a microphone.
Because he was ready. You know he is. That's the way he talks. He talks like he's Vince McMahon in Madison Square Garden. God, some random ass Tito Santana match. Tito Santana.
Tony says no for various reasons. MJF responses, so you woke up this morning and decided to be a boss. Okay. I hope you're happy when there's another Briscoe in the dirt.
You know, they play with fire, man. They play with fire about talking about people deaf and dead fathers and shit on the show. I mean, they really do. They really do. Like, at some point, someone's going to die on Dynamite, like you suggested with the Darby Allin situation. And I believe they're going to still bring it up and be like, you're going to die like Darby or something. I don't think that. I don't think there's a line they're not willing to cross.
So, Marcus, this next match, for me, gets all the stars in the world. As Toa Long, or whatever his name is, took on Bobby Lashley, and he came dressed. He came dressed like it was WrestleMania.
Yeah, to the nines, Manny. To the nines. Again, as he came out, I said, self, who man's is this? Why? Why, Manny? Why do they treat every big match? I mean, every Dynamite match like it's WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia, and they have an unlimited wardrobe budget. It's never the same one. It's always something different.
The worst part about that was Ricochet and the other one, Bishop. They came out just tracksuit.
No. Imagine hanging out with him going, okay, you're going to prom tonight, huh? No, we just going to Waffle House, man. Why you dressing like this? We ain't doing shit. We ain't doing shit tonight. I'll fight Bobby Lashley, man. I'll fight. Yeah, it's just Bobby Lashley, man.
Bobby
If Brock Lesnar would say, Bobby who?
Bobby Lashley wins as Toa passes out in the full Nelson. Ricochet and the other one gets a beating after the match.
Yeah, heat back. And then MVP shows up and yeah. But it's fine. It's fine. I don't like. I can come here. The same reason you enjoyed this match, Manny, and gave it 5 million stars. The same reason I gave it 5 million stars. It's the wardrobe.
I gave it 5 million stars because of the wardrobe. I didn't give it 5 million stars because of the match. I know what I'm getting from Bobby Lashley. We have watched enough Bobby Lashley to realize what we're getting, and that's nothing that's exciting.
Nothing spectacular. You get the same moves. You may get a spear. You may destroy some furniture. You see some power moves, and oh yeah, a hurt lock. I don't know if he still calls it that. I'm calling it the Syndicate. The Syndicate.
It's the Cinder Lock. The Cinder Block. Cope and Christian made their way out there. FTR follows them.
This is it.
This is my strength. Dax said for 11 years they have carried the tag team wrestling on their backs. For them, for Edge and Christian, for Cope and Christian, it is a dream match. Cope tells them shut up. Cope says there's the reason FTR wasn't in the spotlight was because the fans didn't want them to be in the spotlight. They wanted Cope. Cage starts a brawl with potential fines. Marcus, no one
has ever said we want Cope. I don't want FTR. I'm on Cope. No one has ever said those words. Ever.
So there was potential fines going on for this.
Yes, here we go.
And Marcus, if I get no hose, and there's $500,000 on the line, I'm throwing myself in the ring in that ring.
Yeah. Manny, these fines were ridiculous set up. They couldn't have been. So I believe it was $500,000 if you attacked Stokely. I can't remember how much it was
for the other two. 100,000 for
FTR.
Cash and Dax.
Yeah. So that's a big buddy, and I believe if this show is written by Tony Khan, this is billionaire talk. $500,000, really? $500,000? Manny, that's not a down payment on a house. That is a house. So you telling me Christian goes, I'm rich. I can afford 500. No rich person in their mind is throwing not in these economic times. It's saying, I want to punch this guy or attempt to punch this guy for $500,000. It's ridiculous. Or even $100,000. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous number. You telling me the Young Bucks last week had a match for $500,000. This is also a strike. And won. And that is the equivalent of Christian punching Stokely halfway one time. Tony's willing to Christian's willing to give up that money. Man, you know what I would do with $500,000?
You'd go to Vegas and try and double it.
Well, yes, of course. You put it all in black. Put it all in black. Oh, you know what? I wouldn't even put it all in black. I'd be so irresponsible. I'll put it all like the number 11 or some shit. I'd be like, curse you. Curse you. Why can't you let me be happy, God? You didn't see yourself. Oh, $500,000. I was just thinking, like, I remember the last time they brought up somebody's fine, and it may have been WWE. I think it was, did Randy do the $1 million fine with the RKO or something?
No, Brock was fined $1 million, wasn't he?
Yeah, I forget what he did.
Randy RKO'd
Nick Aldis, and he paid double. I think it was $50,000.
He paid double because that's for next time.
Yeah, even that seems absurd, but that also seems reasonable, at least. Yeah. Okay, you're rich and a millionaire. You made all this money, $50,000. Okay, that ain't gonna hurt you. I've seen people in my job blow $50,000 like that, but I ain't never seen nobody go $500,000 just to let me touch the dude. It ain't worth it. And they start going in. So it was a total of $700,000 that Eddie Christian gave up.
No, it was only 200,000.
Didn't they hit Stokely? Did they get him?
No, Stokely got out of there.
He got
out of there. That's why I said, if I'm Stokely, I'm staying in there. You have to hit me. I will walk into a spin. No, he as soon as Christian hit him with the microphone, Stokely was gone.
This is where he got him at one point. That was my outrage. Not touch it. Now, so $200,000 still not reasonable. Can get me at least 10 cars at least.
Shit cars.
Yeah. It could put my unborn children through college. Wait, you ain't talking about? You can get 10 cars for $200,000. You can get some good cars.
Yeah, Marcus.
I get about 4. Could be a Toyota.
I had the saddest realization this week, Marcus.
What's that?
I internalized how much internally I thought I had on my student loan left to pay off.
Oh
no! Because I was like, oh, they take this much off me, therefore it's about $2,000 a year. Mm-hmm. I haven't checked my student loan balance. I think I've been out of uni for about 10, 15 years or something like that.
Yep.
I haven't checked it. At all. I am not even close to paying that off. I still owe them £17,000. And the worst part is, Marcus, the interest gets me every month.
Yep.
Every year. Regardless if I pay $2,000 a year, they add on £900 interest, so I'm never winning this game.
Yeah, man, when you looked at it, you should have put with Joe Exotic. I'm financially never going to be able to overcome this. It's the truth. Like, that's ridiculous how we owe people, man. We're so poor down here. They're over here finding people on AEW $100,000, and Manny's going, well, I can't pay my $17,000 too low. I thought that's my life's work right there.
No, but this is me also like, oh, I don't want to work additional hours. I don't like getting bonuses and stuff like that, because all it does, it adds to the taxable amount I get in my salary anyway. So like you put a bonus into my account or I do additional hours, that's all taxable. But then not only is that taxable, it's also the student loan company look like, oh, you earned a little bit more this month. Oh, okay.
Child support, bitch. Either word was bad. I was going to say. There was not a good word that was going to come out of my mouth after child support. When I went child support, Nick, no, didn't even have an alternative. Just bad language. Oh, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And you know what? Donate to the show. Hit the like button. Do something. Leave comments. We exist, okay? We exist.
Talk about irresponsible spending. Out comes the Young Bucks, who are on a reception tour as a splash. Well, Nick is splashing the cash.
Yeah. Well, not only that, Nick goes to Vegas on BTE and goes immediately to the slot machine and then starts cursing out the machine because he lost it all. They are buying their pyro back, and I'm a little upset about so I was entertained by all this, by the way. I'm upset about the pyro. I wanted it to keep going on and be like, what the fuck, Nick? Why? I wanted to just keep going on and on. I wanted him to go to commercial break and do like the Jericho listing and then come back and pyro is still going on. And make it seem like, and I want the room full of smoke and be like, that was like $200,000 in pyro budget. And I want Excalibur to yell that. They tried paying off the ref, who, by the way, gets a strike. We don't know what he asked for, but you take the money.
Yeah, not when you're on when cameras are on you.
Manny, I'm so corrupt. I'll do it in front of the cameras and say, no, I didn't.
Marcus, there was at least how many people were in that attendance? Like 3,000? 3,000 plus other people in the ring saw that happen.
And I'm going to say, no, I didn't. That was AI. I have integrity. I say it under oath. I don't give a fuck. Take it out, buddy. I'm doing the fastest count you ever seen in your life. It would have been a count-out victory in 5 seconds. It's all about the ring. 9, 10. It's over, guys.
The Bucks win. We already talked about the Beast Mortos match and Mascara Dorado.
Yeah, but you know what? You can talk about it a little bit more. Because they had to Takeshita and Okada and I guess Dorado's in this match too. Why? Why is this a triple threat?
I don't know.
Like, why did we shoot home the Dorito Man in here? I know I should call him Dorito Man, but I think of Dorito whenever I see Dorado. I'm sorry. Why is he in this?
I don't know. I don't know why they insist on these multi-man matches.
Yeah, there's so many multi-person matches on this all-out card. It's ridiculous. That shouldn't be. Like, when they advertised that ladder match, it said, we don't have participants yet, except for Brody King and Bandito. And I went, where's the pay-per-view Saturday? What the fuck are y'all
doing? This is one of those occasions where it's really obvious where they're going.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna. Dorado's taking the pin. We all know that.
No, Okada's gonna pin Dorado, and it's gonna cause more friction. And then we're not gonna get Takeshita versus Okada at least until the next pay per view.
The World's End, probably.
Well, is it World's End?
No, I think they've got the one in between. I think they've got. Have they got Full Gear? Has that already happened?
Full Gear's normally in November, right? Or is it Revolution? I don't remember. I can't remember this.
No, Revolution's normally around February. Full Gear normally around October, November.
That's really correct. That's really impressive to put the Revolution in Black History Month. Tony's progressive.
If you say so.
I'm always gonna say so. I kind of want Tony to go that route. Let's go, Tony. Let's go, Tony. Let's fuck it up. WWE's gonna go Saudi Arabia. You become woke. It's like you ordered random shit in there. Let's talk about Malcolm X.
Wrestle Dream is next month.
Oh, okay.
Then
that's the
must be next.
The Antonio Inoki theme show, right? Where Tony Khan goes out there.
Oh wait, that is isn't that the opposite of Forbidden Door?
I think so. Yeah, that's the one in Japan. Yeah.
Yeah.
But both of them were kind of dead. Forbidden Door was not Forbidden Door this year.
And kind of Forbidden Door.
Yeah.
It was more of a jar door.
Anyway, let's go. Again, it's the door with the beads. Just. Let's go to Tony. She has some stuff
Tony
to say.
Storm ponders how much longer she will be champion, living every day as if her last. AEW is where the best wrestle, and if you aren't willing to put your life on the line when you step in that ring, then you ain't shit.
Yeah,
she risks it all against 3 women who are worthy. If this is the end, then it's been an honor. It's been the honor of her life. But ladies, if you want to take that title off me, then I suggest you burn my body to the ground and you pack up my ashes into a pipe and then take a big fat puff, because nobody will get me and you higher as she can, darling.
What the fuck is she talking about? But yes, she's right.
Jamie Hayter says she ain't a fan of the spotlight. She can keep that, but it ain't gonna look as good without the title. It's been a long time before it was just them two, and she wants her to remember 3 things. 1, she doesn't forget. 2, she invited her into this match, and 3, Hayter hits hard. Statlander said some things I can't even actually recall what
I haven't fought for the title in 4 years, and I went, gas. Has it really? Have you the only one not being in that cycle? We almost had 20 title shots already.
I think she's been injured twice during in those 4 years.
Yeah. Like, I think the Magic Girl and Emi Sakura
the Magic
have
Girl
title matches.
No, the Magic Girl never gets title shots. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? She fought for that TBS title. I'm sure
no,
of it. I'm sure
the TBS title, but she hasn't fought for any other title. Thekla came out ready for her match. We get Thekla versus Queen Aminata, no holds barred. See,
and pause, Manny. Pause.
Last week, I said Sky Blue versus Toni Storm wasn't a big deal. This, on the other hand, was, because these two have been fighting, brawling for months.
Yeah, they advertised it being interesting that she would take this match. I still don't know why Tekla. I thought, and maybe I'm wrong, Maurice, you're in the chat, we were building towards Tony Storm versus Tekla. Why is Statlander and Hayter involved? I'm sure some shit happened. Yeah, why is it a fatal 4-way? I'm sure some shit happened.
Tony Storm made this match. He wanted to face the best.
Then why? If you really need to do a fatal 4-way, just make an elimination. He's so tough.
But if I'm a champion, regardless of being the honorable champion, I'm not putting myself in a position where my odds of winning is 25%.
Still bad math on this because you never know. You got to think of the level of the competition. I believe she's at 78% chance of winning, Manny.
I don't know, man. You get hit by that haterade, you're dead.
Yeah, she's going to duck. Hater's going to hit hard, but Hater's going to hit Tekla, and then
Hater hits to her, Marcus.
Who's the fourth person in this match? Who am I missing?
Statlander.
Statlander's taking the pin.
Possibly.
And then, there's the Willow thing that they've been teasing every week, and then nothing.
Well,
you think she'd be in this?
Well, so this kind of happens towards the end.
I never made it to the end. Oh, spoiler alert, guys. I never made it to the end. I had to go to work, and then I decided when I came home, it's Collision?
So Tekla wins the match, jumps on the microphone, tells Tony Storm her end is here. And then Tony Storm jumps into the ring, takes her down, and just starts jabbing her up. Like, full mount. This was Tekla needed help.
Yeah.
Everyone comes into the ring. Everyone. So Statlander, Jamie Hayter, they're fighting at ringside. Then the Spider Gang came out to help Tekla. Wheeler Yuta and Marina Shafir come out. Marina Shafir and Wheeler Yuta got in the way of Statlander. So we still don't even know what the fuck's going on there. And I think that's still leading to the Willow thing.
Wow.
Because Willow didn't want. Remember,
they have the
Harley Cameron asked her to join.
Yeah,
Harley Cameron asked her to join them, but so she could paint a cat on her face. But Willow was like, I don't know about your friend.
Last week. A lot of moving parts in this.
And
in this match, I'd rather see Queen Aminata versus Tony Storm straight up, or Tekla versus Tony Storm straight up, or Hayter versus Tony Storm straight up. I don't need all four of them in it. I'm just saying. We already have 8
I don't like multi-person matches. Especially when it's like triple threats or fatal four-ways. You can't keep up with what's going on.
I can keep up with what's going on, Manny.
I like 2 people in the ring.
I care less.
I care less when it's a multi-person match.
Yeah, I care less. I don't know if there's something in my DNA that was trained to care less, but I just feel like the wrong person's going to take the pin or something like that. It's just a way to do stuff, or this is some way to get somebody on the card. And this goes for both promotions, man. Just give me a singles match. I'm confident Tony and Aminata or Tekla or Hayter or Sky Blue or Marina or Willow or Jesus Christ Superstar, whoever else is in this match. They all can do it.
We get Kill Switch and Kip Sabian versus Jet Speed. I'm not sure how I feel about a white blonde woman telling a young black man to know his place.
Ooh. And this wasn't on why did she tell him that?
So I think the action fell to the outside, and then he got in her face or something like that. Damn. And he's like, "Where's your manners? Know your place."
Oh man, she shouldn't be saying that. Not in this climate. Not in this climate. Chill out, lady. Chill out, you carrying you.
Then Jet Speed win, and then he blows a kiss at her. I mean, okay. Yeah, Marcus, there's a match here which I kind of forgot this woman was still employed.
Hold on. Let me think. Tyra Valkyrie.
No. Riho versus Robin Renegade. of the Renegade Twins.
No, she doesn't work there, does she?
She still works there.
No, the Renegade Twins actually work in AEW. I thought they were like just loans or something.
I think they were ROH.
Are they really? They're official?
I think so.
Well, I haven't heard them in forever. The Renegade Twins are still alive.
Did not care about this. Like, it's a Riho tune-up match. It was a Riho tune-up match with Mercedes watching on.
No, it's one of the Rio dates. She's like, all right, Rio's gonna come to the ring. I have 3 more days left in the year. Like she just seen it with her schedule. Makes no sense. She just disappeared for months.
Then we get Josh Alexander and Hechicero versus Skyflight.
Who's Skyflight?
So it's Top Flight and
Scorpio
so it's Top
Sky.
Flight
It's Scorpio
and
Sky.
Scorpio Sky. Scorpio Sky
Shit.
is resurfaced on TV with Christopher Daniels being the manager of this group. I think Layla Gray is still part of this group too.
They gotta work on some tag team names, man.
So it's Top Flight, but then they're under the banner Skyflight.
What? We gotta fix one of these names. There can't be a Jet Speed and there can't be a Skyflight.
No, they don't.
I just feel like
no, because at this point, Marcus, I want them to have a wrestling match either on a plane or the ring on top of the plane. So I need it to happen. If I'm getting a lights out match next week on NXT, I think I can get a plane match.
I just want it in the airport. Just put it in the airport. They can be on the spinning luggage things. They gotta fight TSA, all of it. Or go through TSA.
So the Don Callis family win. And then this was followed up by multiple run-ins. The Young Bucks were out there at one point.
Wait, why? Wait, how did we get there?
There was so many run-ins because this was leading into a tag match as well. And then Hangman is put through a table by Carl Fletcher.
He came out too?
Yeah, it was madness.
No, man, this is Sparta.
Because what happened was the match ended, and on my video it said 6 minutes left. I was like, "Oh boy, what can we do in 6 minutes?"
And so big brawl. Everybody runs out. I mean, the Cavs value is 50% of the AEW roster anyway. So
yeah,
that could be anything.
I didn't have any problems with this show. Like it was 3 hours, but it didn't feel like 3 hours.
You know what? It was 2 hours, and it didn't feel like 2 hours.
I mean, I did rush it because I had a long week of work. I had watched some of this. Some matches got the scrub treatment. Bobby Lashley, Roderick Strong. I know what I'm getting from them. All right, I just know.
So, Manny, where'd your money at? Let's say you were one of the 20 million people who not going to be able to watch Wrestle Palooza on your ESPN because you have Sling or whatever the hell it was. What else they said?
I'm telling you, if I could only watch one, I'm watching the Palooza.
Is it because of Cena or is it?
It's not. Cena Brock is. You know what you're getting with that. That if Cena Brock was, I was able to scrub through that match, I'd probably scrub through that match. It's not going to be good. I do say not having Will Ospreay, not having Kenny Omega, and not having Swerve is really like makes you wonder what are they going to pull out on this show, because you know it's going to be good. But I'm not willing to give them my money on the basis of it's going to be good. Here you go. I will happily watch it the next day and be like, cool, okay, I see what you guys are doing, but I'm not paying up my hard-earned money for this.
Manny.
And Marcus, before I said anything, I believe I actually earned my money this week.
I earned it. I'll choose Palooza. It just seems like the bigger show and bigger deal. All I feel is like a secondary version of a pay-per-view. Yeah, it's probably gonna be great and all that, but I feel like it just feels secondary. even AEW, once you move it and back down, I feel like it made it feel even more secondary. Like, Palooza got the night. They got the night. We forgot to talk about a segment. Bryan Danielson sat down with Darby Allin.
Oh, I didn't care about that.
He whispered in his ear. Is Darby going to try to kill himself on this show? Because I can see it. Him and Mox are two crazy motherfuckers.
Well, yeah, he hasn't actually had a proper match since he's been back here, has he?
Yeah.
It's just been running. So, yeah, he's going to do something ridiculous.
Yeah. Hold on. Marie said, you didn't watch the Bobby Lashley match? No, he was distracted by the outfits. Once the outfits happened, he was distracted, Maurice.
No. Let me tell you.
I watched the Bobby Lashley. It's all right.
No, let me tell you. I have been working flat out all day today from 8 to maybe 3:30 when I decided my brain has had enough. Like, it was frazzled. I've been looking at 5 different sets of spreadsheets at the same time and a Word document all day. Man, all day. I turn around. Like torture. I turn around. The dog ain't here, but the dog had a sad face on her face, which makes you immediately feel guilty. It's like, oh no, I'm not spending time with my best friend over there. And then I finish. So I log off at 4. I still have to take her for a walk. The show is 3 hours. How am I meant to watch all of this before I start this show? I talk nonsense with this man for half an hour before the show.
Yeah, you could have watched. You could have snuck it in. Just say
no. There's not enough time in the day, and so you have to pick and choose. I was like, John Moxley, I know what he does, and Bobby Lashley, I know what I get from Bobby Lashley, so I'm not getting anything special on a Dynamite.
It wasn't about Bobby Lashley, man. It was about not Bishop. What's the other one's name?
Yeah, it's the other one, Toa. No one cares about Toa. Everyone likes Bishop.
No, first of all, I like them equally the same. I actually don't have a preference.
No,
I do not have a preference of either one. Because I'm going to tell you this right now, man. You line them up. You put names next to them. I still wouldn't know their names. They are the Gates of Agony. They are one unit.
I'm like, that's Bishop. That's the one in the white boots.
That was Bishop. Okay, that's where I can distinguish it because I always go to white boots, Mr. Boots. All our match quality would be high level. Absolutely, I believe so.
No one discrediting that the match quality is going to be good. It's just it's a hard sell when you ain't got someone I would watch. Like I watch AEW specifically for those 3 most of the time. Like I will tell Marcus every time. That time I went to All In at London, the fact that Kenny Omega was in a trios match, unforgivable. Unforgivable. I want to see I've never seen Kenny. I have never seen Kenny in a singles match live in person. What did I get? Trios match. And you know I hate trios matches.
No, Manny, we know.
Unforgivable.
But that was Dynamite. Solid show. It was nice seeing them out of the 2300 arena and that.
Oh, you know what? It felt fresh. It felt fresh at the time.
It was like, when it came on, I went, oh shit. We got people back. And that was legit my reaction. I went, oh shit, I forgot. Those were the words. Oh, I forgot they're leaving that place. But speaking of relocating, NXT has relocated the Performance Center back to its home in Full Sail.
No, this is the one.
I know. But they relocated for the homecoming show. And I was really disappointed about the way Full Sail looked. I was like, it could be anywhere. They could be anywhere. They had Manny's arch nemesis to connect the ring with the ramp.
Do you know what? Full Sail was never like that, though. I don't know why they've done it like that.
I don't know what renovations they did in Full Sail that couldn't get the original look. Because I wanted the original look. When you told me you going back to Full Sail, I wanted to say I got the original look. I want the little trons, the little lights up there. I want the yellow ropes. I want it all. Instead, I could be anywhere. Shit.
So Triple H heads out, starts the show. He panders. Shawn Michaels also comes out. Triple H questions, can he come back? And then these two square up. Regal comes out. Says
Right,
he knows how to fix this. War games.
So they do this, and it's before Charlotte and Bliss come out there, or whatever, and whatever they have.
And
to
also,
say.
Charlotte and Bliss said nothing.
They said nothing. They added nothing to this conversation. Are we getting NXT versus TNA versus WWE at War Games? Because they were talking about the TNA, and
I don't think we're getting. I don't think
tweeting
we're
at
getting WWE. I think we're getting NXT versus TNA.
But Triple H teased, I want to come back, Sean. I want it all. So could it be a 3-way War Games, or even a 4-way?
I don't, because the War Games match would be too convoluted if you had that many people in that cage.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So what do you think, Survivor Series type of match?
I think you could do. You either do War Games, or you do Worlds Collide with NXT, AAA, and TNA. You could go that route, because I think you could get very tired with the way they've done 2 Worlds Collide now. I think you get very tired if it's just WWE versus NXT. I mean AAA. So you could freshen it up by going AAA versus TNA occasionally and whatnot.
Who's your AAA guys? Who you bringing in?
You know, I only remember 2. Actually, no, I remember the other one.
Okay.
Mr. Iguana, the guy with the tongue.
Yep. Are you being Psycho Clown? Psycho
Clown. I mean, his terrible partner, Pagano.
Fuck.
That man is an old man just falling everywhere. And was it Dr. Wagner Jr.?
Yeah, Dr. Hilo, Dr. Wagner Jr. You got also who else is there? They just keep using, was it Octagon Jr. and the Laredo Kid or something. They're thinking about. But I want to see them fight the Grandes or the Americanos. I don't know how they go by, but I like to see that. It's that. But it seems like they were building toward that, and maybe teasing NXT. If they're going to do War Games, it better be special. It have it. Real teams that I want to see go at it, because there's nothing on the main roster that I'm like, I want to see that again. I want to see Solos and MFTs. I don't see Roman in whatever he got again.
You're going to end up with 2 War Games matches. You're going to get the NXT version, and you're going to get the Survivor Series version on the main roster. I don't think you should be doing both. I think you do Survivor Series 1 year, you do War Games the other year on the main roster, and then the other one, NXT, call them Netflix. NXT do War Games when the main roster ain't doing it. It makes more sense.
So, I mean, they could always go Fatal 4-Way War Games or something like that, where 20 people will be involved, Manny.
You know what?
505.
This will be the watch along. This will be me on the watch along. Yeah, okay, Marcus. You tell me what's happening.
I don't know, but I think EO's about to jump. But if you are going 4 teams, I need 4 rings. Give me 4 rings.
Ooh.
4 rings instead of 2. If we're in the stadium, we got the room. 4 rings. Now Manny has turned the chair like it's the boys. I'm like, Manny, it's 4 rings. Ooh. I mean,
because one of the selling points for WCW was that World War III match.
Yeah, that was 2, the 2 rings that they do for the War Games.
Was it 3 rings? Or was it 2 rings?
I think it's just still 2. I don't know. I can't
remember. So the first match of the night was Tatum Paxley and Izzy Dame versus Charlotte Flair and Alexis Bliss for the tag team titles. Paxley misses the finish with Paxley misses a 450.
Mm-hmm.
Bliss hits Sister Abigail for the win. They retain.
Yeah. How exciting.
This was very
yeah, very big. Like there was nothing really wrong with the match. I don't care about the culling. I never felt Charlotte and Bliss had a chance to lose. Ever.
Sol, Ruka, and Zarya are shown arguing backstage. Several wrestlers enter the segment, but none made a bigger impact, allegedly, than Shayna Baszler. I didn't make these notes, by the way.
Okay. I would like to say this. Sol Ruka had a very valid point about Zarya. How the hell are you going to miss a spear? My move. Like, her move, she don't know where she going. So Roka's flipping up and down, around the ropes and shit. She can hit anybody. She's all dizzy and shit. Sorry, you're just running straight. What?
Shayna tells them to apologize and be better.
I was like, is that it, Shayna? That's what you're bringing? That's what you're bringing? What? She had nothing to even compare it to, other than, back when my factions were together, Marina Shafir and Jessamine Duke. Well, they never left my side.
This was all old music night too, with exception to Alexa Bliss. Yeah. I got the old Charlotte music of.
You know what the craziest part? I didn't even realize they were using her old theme song until someone pointed out online. And I went, shit, they did. No wonder I didn't complain about music tonight.
No, I heard it. I heard it because as soon as I heard it, I was like,
well, they used the old NXT intro, which was nostalgic, and put the newer wrestlers in there and stuff like that. They hit some spots. They hit some spots with show music. Where were we at? The tag match between Trick and Gargano?
Yeah, Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa versus Carmelo Hayes and the TNA World Champion Trick Williams.
Yeah. Can I add something? Tommaso Ciampa came out with face paint. I have no memory of him ever wearing face paint.
I don't think he's ever done it. I don't know why.
They were like, this is nostalgic, Ciampa. And I went, I have no memory of you ever doing this. Ever.
We just the one time I remember someone wearing face paint, I thought it was Cody for War Games. But then I was like, that was just for the poster. And he wasn't in that match.
Maybe it was one of those lights out matches he had with Gargano or something. I don't know. But it was nice hearing both of their old themes again. And God, I didn't realize how CFO Dollar Sign, their previous one, so much better than Def Rebel, who was absolute worst in the history of making music. Absolute worst.
So The Miz comes out of nowhere and hits the skull crusher finale on Gargano on the floor, and then he throws Johnny over to Melo, who legs drops him from top rope and gets the win for Melo and Trick.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this match.
Coming. Yeah, I didn't see the Miz coming. They started off with like very high octane energy, like they were the Young Bucks. It was like, we ain't tagging tonight. We ain't tagging. We're running around. But I don't believe these old guys and Trick could keep up with that stamina pace. Like, I feel like they were going to crash at any point. I feel like Melo would have been fine. I feel like Gargano would have been fine. I don't know about Ciampa and Trick. I feel like they would have they gassed out. But they moved at a really high pace. I thought it was a really fun match. I didn't know where it was going to go until the Miz show, and I was like, oh, that does make sense. They have more value. Bring Trick to the main roster with Melo and save his career.
So my first strike of the night. Sami Zayn is interviewed backstage. He says he sees a lot of himself in Javon Evans. There is nothing. there is
talking
nothing.
About. Come on, Manny. Scrappy little guy, athletic, jumping through ropes. I can see it. They both are trying to fight. Javon's trying to fight for the underdog and become NXT champion like Sammy did for all those years. I see it. However, I'm gonna give it a strike because I don't believe Sammy was there. I believe they filmed out a brawl this week or something. He was not there because he would bring Sammy out. I don't see why they would do that to Sammy. He's a WrestleMania main eventer, and they're not bringing him out. Now Sammy didn't make that show.
Second strike. Josh Briggs cut Sammy off.
No. You know what? That wiped away the Sammy strike, Manny. It wiped away. That's how much I hate Briggs. And they just put all the strikes on Briggs.
I'm counting as two. Cuts off Sammy, tells him he's wrong, and then Javon Evans dives at him from nowhere, and then they brawl. Sammy breaks it up and tells Javon Evans that he has a big future and the sky is the limit.
Give me a title shot, Sammy. Give me a title shot.
Speaking of title shots, one that didn't make any sense was why Ethan Page was giving a title shot to Tyler Breeze for the North American title.
One, Ethan Page took a pin last week. Tyler Breeze just shows up and gets a title shot. And who pinned Tyler Breeze? Ethan Page last week?
what's his
Lexus
name?
King? No.
It was the flag
What?
match.
Oh yeah, Tavion. He beats
Tavion.
him. Yeah. He gets nothing. Triple K.
So Ethan Page beat Tyler Breeze, but Tyler Breeze should still be employed. He can still go, man.
Yeah, but what's there, Manny? I mean, let's be honest.
There's nothing there.
What's there? What is there?
There's nothing there, but like realistically, he could be there training these young cats.
I mean, I thought that's what he was doing. Is he a part of that?
I don't think he is. I think he runs flatbacks and he's on up, down, down.
Oh.
I think he should be training these lot just similar to the way Sean Spears. He is not training, he is booking. He is bookman with the Undertaker.
That man aged 10 years for some reason.
I mean, the man is Bono of the WWE. Tavion Heights is approached by Damian Priest. He gives him some words of wisdom. Priest tells him he's getting a shot at Page. Since when's he making matches? Huh?
Yeah. Hello, Priest. Who do you think you are? You worry about your own shit. You've been ducking Aleister Black for months. Come get his feet. Shit.
I'm gonna let you speak on the Grayson Waller effect because I don't know what was achieved.
I don't know what happened in this segment. It was there. So they're having it. Ricky gets upset. He goes on a rant. Okay, I get it. Ricky's like, I'm still showing up in NXT and all that. Like, Ricky went on there. Okay, I was fine with that. Then Trick comes out, and Trick's like, hell nah. Let's talk about it and all that. And somehow he gets a title match with Oba next week, and the winner goes to fight Ricky Saints. It made no sense at all. It made no sense. And they kept Ava in the back to confirm it.
You know, this is basically No Mercy is leading to become a triple threat match, and you know it.
Again, didn't we get one already? Not with Ricky Saints. We got it with Oba, Trick,
Javon.
And who was the other? And Javon.
Yeah, we're getting another triple threat.
Yeah,
it's easy booking. Ren Sinclair and Charlie Dempsey are approached by Bobby Roode. Then Joe Hendry appears. Roode tells Hendry to get the NXT championship. Okay.
Strike.
I don't want him.
You
to
know why he gets a strike?
Champion.
You know why they get a strike? How dare you do a Bobby Roode segment and not have him come out the ringside, spin on his little wheel, and the Glorious song played. That was literally his whole NXT run. It's spinning on that little wheel and saying it's singing Glorious. We want to sing Glorious as much as we want to do the with Ben. Okay? It's a night of nostalgia, damn it. Give me what I want.
You know, I miss that doing that. Oh.
Yeah.
Lexus King is in the ring. He calls the Black and Gold era overrated. Then he says all those stars have moved on, but he is there. Miles Bourne is then brought up. He says he will get him. The lights go out, and out comes Finn Balor to his old music. Miles Bourne attacks Lexus King from behind. Balor then does the coup de grace to finish off King. I feel he put something on extra on that because he landed on him. And
guess we're talking about the Black and Gold, bitch. Let me add this about this. And I know he's on TV every week, excruciatingly on TV every week, in the same segment every week, and that's Finn Balor. I miss him. I miss Finn Balor, Eddie. I know he's there every week, but it feels like he's not there. Like
he's
feels like the old Finn. I was like, oh.
I'm actually mad that they didn't give him a title run.
Well, he still has career left.
He's got career left, but he should have been the one to take the title off Priest, and then you could have had a really good feud between the two of them. But we didn't get that last year.
No. And he got all pissy with Dom this week.
Yeah.
Dom's the face of this new Cholo gang they have. And I just felt like when I got him, I was like, I miss taking Balor seriously and doing it just felt like something that was just like, what happened? Like, it felt like a return, man. Even though that man's on TV every week. Every week. It felt like a big return. I don't know why.
Marcus, Dark State is approached by Montez Ford, and this
Yeah.
segment also didn't make sense.
I don't remember what they said at all. I remember Ford. I can't remember at all. I remember this happening, but I was half asleep, I think, when I saw it. I can't remember exactly what happened.
And then we get the main event, which is Fatal Influence versus Lyra Valkyria, Stephanie Vakir, and Rhea Ripley.
Strike.
Lola Vice prevents JC Jane from running away, hits her with a back fist, and then Rhea hits a Riptide for the win.
Bianca was at ringside for no reason, too. Just because they advertised Bianca will be featured on the show, and they put her in this segment just randomly, like, hey, it's Bianca. And then they go away. I was like, why even fly her out for this? Or why show up for this, Bianca? Why? Whatever. The main thing about this was the Devil's Kiss that almost killed Booker T and the crowd when they decided to go Rhea and Stephanie. As Betty said, they were cooled off, but I believe they warmed themselves back up.
No, they did not. Because they're gonna go back to Raw, and then go back in the fridge.
Where Triple H goes, nah, man, you guys aren't the ones. I'd rather feature Lyra every week. I'm tired of Lyra. Lyra might be just right above Josh Briggs and people I'm tired of.
I'm not tired of Lyra, but I do feel like they've done everything they can do with her.
No, they tried. If they put as much effort in Lyra as they did with people who they didn't like Karrion Kross or what's Skittles' real name?
Tegan Knox.
Tegan Knox, Dakota Kai, Shotzi Blackheart, Piper Niven, Tony Storm, Athena. I'm just going on down to some people they just like fumbled with. If they put that much time into their women that they put into Lyra, they would still be around today, WWE. They'll still be around. Lyra has had way too many chances. Just way too many chances.
What is actually going on in the chat?
JLG and Maurice are having a conversation.
WWE has lost its soul, and AEW doesn't have the skills, talent, or production to take advantage. Tell me I'm wrong. You are wrong.
You're a little wrong. There's problem with AEW production, but you know what? It's been a long time since we had an AEW incident of sound. They cut to Christopher Daniels cutting himself or something weird like that. You know, the bullshit that used to happen on a weekly Dynamite. They have actually progressed. And it's something that I didn't even notice until this comment came up, that when's the last time they fucked up in production? It's been a long time.
They haven't fucked up in production in a long time. I think they found what suits them. So their production is nowhere going to be near as overproduced like WWE is. I think they found what's good for them, and they're sticking with it. So in terms of their production, it's fine. Their skills and talent, the men, there's no question about it. Their skills and talent is way up there. The women, skills and talent have come miles from where they were 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You'll keep sleeping on Melo. He is not the next HBK.
I don't see it. I see Tyler Breeze being the next HBK than Melo at this point. And I know Tyler's done.
No, I think Melo's lacking something. When Shawn was out there, I remember as a kid, I liked Shawn, even though he was a bad guy. And I'm talking about 94 era, Marcus.
Yeah. That's Sean. That's wild Sean. Sean was sensational Sherry. I don't know. Yeah, there was a charisma about him and the way he moved. Melo just kind of walks to the ring. He does this one side. His music comes on. You know, he shows the jersey to the Raptors. It's nothing that's landing. He reminds me of Black Tyler Breeze, to be honest.
No, he reminds me of MVP it's the first WWE run, but a light version of that. Because
you know what?
MVP was fire back then.
Wait. Are you saying MVP is good or
MVP was good back when Ken Kennedy was good. Like that era.
These old days, yeah.
That era, that when them two were like, you could potentially see them as being the future of WWE, but then obviously that went awry.
Yeah, for no reason. I mean, MVP should have been a world champion at one point at that era. That was like he was in his prime, where we were shocked on how good he became because we started he basic, and in each match you kept seeing like, oh, this guy's getting good, and then he lost the blow up tent, and it was like, oh, he's just really good. He's just really good, and they're gonna fire him for no reason. What else? I just don't see it with Melo. That was the main. That was the original thing. There's lots of black wrestlers. I see more in Deion Lennox. I see more in Trick. I see more in Saquon Sugar. I see more in Oba Femi. I see more in Ricky Saints. I just don't think Melo goes in those waters.
See, JOG, you've ruined your own argument. Yeah, in some cheap gaming chairs they bought from Off-the-Mac. The raw chair, the chairs in WWE are from Amazon, and they don't even look comfortable because you see Michael Cole sitting on a pillow half the time, so they clearly ain't comfortable. So you're arguing about gaming chairs on a thing that gets rarely seen. They are rarely seen. That argument is ridiculous.
Maurice brought in with dots. I like the dots. Hey, doesn't have a production?
What does see that shot
mean? He added one. Now, you see a depth perspective of Hangman, the men's world title, and opening promo. That was pure innovation. I don't know if it was pure innovation. I've seen that shot before, but it was a really good shot of having the title there as Hangman was spewing his stuff. Again, they're not on the level of leaf fitting and getting like these master shots of like, what was that? Of like people reacting in the background of another reaction in the foreground. Like we're like, oh, this is layered. And the Shinsuke dancing in some mirror. But that was a good shot. They have some good shots. AEW's production has improved a lot. I'm just saying. It's much improved. And apparently Josh Matthews is involved. I didn't realize he signed there. I thought he left TNA and then I thought he was just out of job. Last time I saw Josh Matthews, Manny, true story, was in Vegas after a TNA show. Him and D'Lo Brown was having a conversation. We walked by, didn't do anything, didn't disturb them while they were eating their meal or getting their drink. But Josh Matthews said, in 5 years, that's what I'm going to be. And then we just started talking about that. Me, Eric, and Ryan started talking about, Josh Matthews in 5 years. That's the spot. That's the spot. That man figured it out. So maybe he did. I don't understand. We don't know what his plan was and what he was spewing to D'Lo. But he said in 5 years, that's what he got. And I was like, shout out to Josh Matthews, man. The best Josh in the history of wrestling. I'll wait for you to tell me differently. Yeah.
The only Josh we care about.
The only Josh I've ever cared about. I'll be honest.
I have a shot for you. So Pro Wrestling Eve, they take photos of in-ring action. Obviously, I'm front row, so sometimes I appear in these.
Come on, Manny. We all know you green shirt guy of Eve, or Trinidad guy, or even sign guy, or white dog. You need to become the Rika to events and be the white dog guy. Because that's what we bring them down. We break these people down to their bare minimum of their clothing and what they bring. White dog guy is your name.
There's Alex. There's Alex Windsor. That session moth getting DDT'd.
Yeah.
That is me looking horrified.
Well, I enjoy the exhibit. I don't know when you made this exhibit. I'm assuming you made this exhibit just now. Because exhibit A, Manny here, and then exhibit B, squiggly line. Woo! Manny looked like every anime character. This isn't racial related. Every anime character that realized their opponent is leveled up in everything. Oh, I could go all the way back to Speed Racer. It don't matter. Every anime has that look of what the hell am I getting myself into?
But yeah, that was my favorite production shot.
Kane wanted to bring up the Inferno match between MVP and Kane. Classic. Classic. You know what? That's in the top 10 Inferno matches of all time. I don't care what anybody says. And you're gonna say, Marcus, you can't name 10 in front of matches. I'm gonna say Undertaker and Kane, Undertaker and Kane, Undertaker and Kane.
Last time Manny was on screen at Eve, when I saw a video, he was kind of on the left of the screen. I'm normally in the middle, but you don't normally see me unless they, because I'm normally sat behind the main camera, the hard camera.
Okay.
So normally, unless they spill to the outside where I've been told to move, and the camera's facing me, that's normally when you'll see me on the camera.
Manny, I know I don't watch Eve, and I do. I should. But I would love for one day you just watch a match and you just drop the Trinidad flag. There's no reason. You just go like that and just looking back and forth, play it away. And I go, why? I think
there's a whole thing about flags over here right now, which is ridiculous.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we got flag issues too, but we're not allowed to talk
people
about
are using the flag to reclaim the country. So you can tell what type, you can tell what type of those people are.
Not you too. Not you guys too. Come on.
But again, I think I saw a video.
Where am I gonna move to?
I saw a video. If you keep telling the browns and the blacks to go back to their country, watch what's gonna happen to your country. You're gonna have people like Cletus trying to fix your heart.
I'm just saying, let's go. I'm just saying, browns, blacks, Asians, let's just go. You know what? Let's give them what they want. Let's let them try to watch the NFL without us. It'll be 1 week of the NFL, Manny, and we're done. Okay, you guys come back.
No. The NFL will survive. The NFL will survive.
It would not. The NFL would not survive.
Give me 1 day of the NBA.
No. So the NBA was more likely to survive because in the NBA, everybody can play basketball. I don't mean like they're good, but everybody can run and do a layup in basketball. I mean, the N1 mixtapes, the Globetrotter, you can make it work. I'm just saying basketball will be okay. But the NFL reigns supreme in America. You take all the black people out of the NFL, you get the XFL or UFFL, and you seeing people not making plays. You got these slow ass.
That'd be the same as the basketball.
Yeah. With basketball, you can watch the big three and still be like, okay.
No, you know what's gonna happen with basketball? Viewership is immediately down because
viewership be down and everything, but I believe you still got the European players coming over. You still got Luka and Jokic, two of like the best players and stuff. You still got people in the NBA. Like, if the NFL loses the black players, it's over. It's over. It's a wrap. No Patrick Mahomes, no Lamar Jackson, no Saquon Barkley. Just go through the list of all the talented people in the NFL. What you got? You got you got Travis Kelce. Who's throwing it to him? Nobody. It might be your neighbor.
No, I'm trying to think of a white quarterback. Why have I blanked on all of them?
Joe Burrow, he's injured, or Josh Allen.
Aaron Rodgers, Josh Allen.
Who's got from the Bucs? Can you imagine Aaron throwing to a white receiver, Manny? He's going to be shaking his head. Going like, they're so slow. I threw it right where you could have got it. He can't jump that high. They're not fast enough. It would be a disaster. The number one sport in the world, if they got rid of all the blacks and browns, would be golf. I'm just saying.
Golf would survive.
Golf would be the only surviving sport. You may say, no, baseball's pretty white. Have you seen these baseball teams? Latin American. Every one of them from the Dominican Republic. Like, all the great ones. You don't get Aaron Judge. You don't get Ohtani. You ain't get Mookie. Baseball's fucked.
What else would survive? Polo.
Maybe lacrosse.
the rich people sports.
Yeah. Curling is number one. Pickleball. You have tennis. Tennis would be okay, but everybody go, well, it ain't. You won, but you ain't no Williams sister, or you ain't. What's Naomi Osaka or Coco Golf or stuff like that? These are the legit best in the world. So we're done. We're done. And then nothing's gonna get done. No one's working. No one's going to work.
No, but half of those people do the jobs that white people don't want to do.
Yeah. So none of your food's gonna be good.
No, but this is the thing.
Music is gonna be whack in America.
This is the thing.
Jelly Roll's #1 artist all the time.
You got all these people going, "Oh, we want to claim our country back." Da 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 da. But yeah, give me a fucking curry. I love my fucking curry.
Burrito.
No, fuck off. Eat your fucking Eat your beans on toast, you little bitch.
I'm just saying, guys, let's start the revolution, man. Let's go find a country and we all go. I'm sure they're gonna bomb us because they're like, look how happy they are.
Make our own
one's dividing them. Yeah.
Make our own leagues. The fastest leagues in the world.
And they're like, oh shit. Like, even like, imagine the NFL as just soccer. You lose Messi and shit. Ronaldo. He lose all the greats. Like, oh, what do we got? Oh. I'm just saying, man, we can do it. I wouldn't mind seeing it. I wouldn't mind seeing it. They're gonna be faking like they like all the shit they got, and we're gonna be looking like, ooh. That's so bad over there.
I guess AEW will be okay without Swerve and the Hurt Syndicate.
You know,
Triple H will get what he wants.
Yeah. Wrestling will be okay. WWE will be okay. But I tell you this, if we got the wrestlers.
No, Marcus, NXT will be ruined. NXT will be ruined.
There's no NIL coming in. Wrestling will kind of be ruined because if we got the minorities or people of color doing wrestling and they're doing their own promotion, you have main event Swerve versus I don't know, Oba Femi or some shit. Oh, that's a match. That's a match. Or Javon versus Swerve, Javon and Sammy. We're taking Sammy too. We're taking people. Rikishi's whole family's coming. Y'all lost Roman.
We could actually, the way the world is going right now, we could actually have a racial draft.
Yeah. We're taking Cody. We're taking Cody, Cuban ass. Y'all left with nothing. Y'all left with some of you broken down people. Yeah, so
how did we get on this subject?
I don't know, but we can make the world a better place. Let's leave them. Leave them, child. I'm tired of this abusive relationship. We're tired of it. We're leaving.
Yeah, that is today's show. There is no Saturday show because there is a watch along.
Yeah,
really confused. I opened up my downloads folder, and one of my folders has gone red. One of my folders has changed. Do you know how folders on your Mac have always been blue?
Yeah.
One of them's gone red, and I don't understand.
You got a virus, or what's going on?
No, it's the new Mac, the new OS.
Oh, I should update my computer. It's like 7 updates behind.
Well, I don't think yours is getting any more proper updates. You still on
Mine
Intel,
starts
right?
smoking.
You're still on Intel, aren't you?
Yeah. Mine's going to start smoking and shit.
You need to get on an M chip.
Nah, I'm okay. You know what? If you donate to the show, I get on the M chip. Closest I get to an M chip is getting like a potato chip.
The closest to him getting an M chip is going to be MMM chip.
I can get cookies with M&Ms in there. Closest I get chocolate chip M&M cookies. Closest I get to an M chip.
So what are you watching along? We'll do Wrestle Palooza. Marcus definitely ain't gonna make the if we even attempted all out.
Yeah, so I will show up in the first match of Wrestle Palooza. I don't know if I actually will make the first match. We'll see how traffic treats me.
Yeah, we'll do Palooza. I'll set it up at some point in the next couple of days.
Yeah. Or, you guys can always boycott it and boycott Disney and ESPN.
If anyone's in New York, could you let me know if there are any? I can't be bothered to do the research myself. If there's any independent wrestling going on in the month of October, I may attend.
I'm sure there's a House of Glory show you can go to. Jamal can probably get you in.
Well, that's what I'm hoping.
Manny can meet his idol, the Amazing Red.
It's not my idol.
And you gotta walk up to it and be like, teach me pop rocks, quick. It's called. It's called. What's he called? It's Code Red. Nah. We called it pop rocks.
It's on Netflix for us. Yeah, I also have a VPN. So if I do the watch along for Australia, I will use the VPN to watch it.
Yeah, I'm definitely using VPN. I'm not fucking around.
NordVPN does work pretty well if you're looking for a VPN.
You know why they not getting it, Manny? Because I'm boycotting Disney. This is my way of boycotting.
Palooza till the next Star Wars comes out.
It don't even have to be Star Wars. It be Shang-Chi too. The Eternals can come out, Manny, and I'll watch the trailer this 3 times.
I'm never watching the Eternals again.
So you tell me if they said we're making the Eternals too, but this time we're killing all the characters, Manny? Well, you ain't gonna watch it to see them like go out?
No. I was sold on the fact that I was told, oh, they're filming a Marvel movie down in Camden, so the roads are closed. So I was like, okay, cool. So let me check out what they did in Camden. It was that first opening shot on the canal.
Oh yeah, you're talking Eternals, yeah.
Yeah, on Eternals. So that's that's pretty much where the town I live in. So I saw that and then I was like, okay, cool. Done with this film.
Done with this film, done with this franchise.
I fell asleep multiple times in the movie theater.
I don't know how you get.
You wake up, you see it's like, oh, I fell asleep. You just go back to sleep.
Yeah, no, I woke up. I remember waking up. I can't remember what was actually going on. But I looked up and I was like, oh, something happening? No.
And I can't even say I was sleep deprived on that one.
Yeah. So I went to go see Demon Slayer right after the show last week. Exactly 1 week ago. Did not fall asleep once, although someone we were with did fall asleep. There was an audience, it was dead silent, and then all of a sudden you hear like a loud snort. I look to my right and I go, God damn, you dead. And he wakes up, he's like, oh shit, I'm asleep. But I'll tell you this, if that was the Eternals, I would have been in a coma for 6 years. I've been in this thing like this. You guys would have had my service, and I woke up in the middle of the service going, what happened? We thought you were dead. Man, I was tired. The Eternals were on.
The other film I fell asleep in was Morbius.
Again, we need to do a watch along of Morbius, Madam Web, and Craven. I'm just saying, the Holy Trinity.
Craven. The Trinity. You want to do Trinity of bad films?
The Trinity.
The Holy Trinity of terrible films. Okay.
I'm down. Because, wow, they did it. I still haven't watched Morbius. See the other two. Well, I didn't finish Craven. I was like, you know what?
I can't watch Craven. I feel like the best Craven movie is Spider-Man 2 of the game. It's true. And I only seen the trailer of that. Oh, you haven't played that one?
No, I haven't played any Spider-Man.
I thought you played the first Spider-Man.
I played some of it. I didn't finish it. I did finish it. No, I didn't finish it.
No, you need to. So I played all three. So I played the Miles Morales Spider-Man as well. Mm-hmm. But you get more out of Miles in Spider-Man 2.
Okay.
And I think the Craven story was really good. Nice. I don't like Craven the character anyway. It's a fucking hunter. How boring. There's only one hunter I care about.
Not that boring. Craven's cool.
No, there's only one hunter I care about.
Who?
Crocodile Hunter.
You know, I thought you were going to John Dyer and Hunter, the TV show. I know that's an old ass reference. I know you have never seen that. I know you have never seen that. That is cop show growing up just on TV.
Or Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Oh, shoot.
Hey, brother.
You know what? Let's save this conversation for Wrestle Palooza when we talk about Triple K. Who's the greatest hunter of all time? Is it Hamsley? Is it Craven?
Is it
Sean Hunter?
Is it Sean Hunter from Boy Meets World?
That was his name. Wow, you remember Sean's name? I was never that into Boy Meets World.
Cool.
I was never into Boy Meets World like that. I honestly, to this day, I still don't really care about that show. I didn't realize it was a phenomenon. I didn't realize people cared about that show until I got older.
Cool show.
I wish people made good shows like that back in the day. Like shows that I'm like, oh man, this is gonna hold nostalgia. There's no show that holds any nostalgia for me. Maybe I'm just old. Maybe when I'm 60, I'm gonna have nostalgia for Squid Game or some shit. Abbott Elementary and be like, that's back when television was good. I don't feel like there's nostalgia on any of these shows. They just come out. There's a
We're living in the now. We're living in the now. We're living in the moment, Marcus. With Jeff Hardying it up. We'll stop living in the moment. Oh, there's a black guy on LFG called Trill London.
Trill London. He's a black Jeff Hardy. I seen him.
Yeah, they keep referring to him as the black Jeff Hardy. It's like, I don't see you separating anything. And he's like, I'm just being me, man. And you're talking like Jeff.
Yeah. I would like to tell Trill London he is not the black Jeff Hardy, because the black Jeff Hardy is Jeff Hardy. Just saying. Jeff has that locked in. Jeff has it unlocked. Was that you sent the video about who's your favorite white people, or what you call them? Number one, who ranked your white people, top 5 white people of all time? Was that you that sent me that? And then it was like, Jeff Hardy got to be number 1.
I think it might have been me.
Yeah.
But yeah. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't. We'll be back this Saturday with the Palooza.
Yeah.
Get your Palooza hats on.
If you're watching on ESPN, prepare to get the ads. And I don't want to hear you complain about the ads. You know what you were getting. Then I don't want to hear you complain about Stephen A. Smith. You know what you were getting. No.
I complain about Stephen A. Smith as much as I want. Thank you.
Stephen A. Smith. It's a hypocrisy. It's ludicrous. The referee should have saw that. Now, LeBron could never do that. Like, why is LeBron being brought up in this?
Because LeBron gets clicks. But you send him to Brown and Black World. You ain't getting them the clicks anymore.
Yeah,
the only clicks you're getting is Caitlin Clark clicks.
You know what? We'll leave you half of Klay Thompson. Half a season. You don't get Steph though. You're exclusive.
But yeah, like the video, subscribe. We'll be back.
Man, did we just form Black and Brown World? Is that what you called it?
Yeah.
Not even a real good. Welcome to Black and Brown World, everybody.
What was I gonna call it?
I don't know. I mean, the Asians are involved too.
I counted them as brown.
No, because you're ambiguous, don't make them ambiguous.
Well, because then you've got brown. You've got brown Asians. You've got. I don't know how to describe the other ones.
Yeah, taking the ages. Black and Brown World. They're the world. There's so many of them.
Just go to our own planet.
Yeah. All right. Now we can end the show. Black and Brown World. Coming soon, guys. We're saving the world. One world at a time.
I tell you only keep Lyra in this picture.
Yeah, Lyra's gone. Rhea makes it to Black and Brown World. And no questions.
Also, what the fuck's going on with your picture? I just realized it.
Oh my god. That's what
the world, it feels like the world has crushed you.
That's a man just saw his bills and was like, I don't know how I'm gonna pay this. Someone get the noodles. Get the ramen noodles. Just found out my wife cheated on me with Josh Briggs.
You look like the Beast Motors trying to pay bills. Before Mercedes Monet.
Yeah.
Before that Mercedes money.
Yeah, can't pay my bills, can't pay my telephone bills. If I could just give her the beast, if I could give her all of the beast, I never have to pay my bills again.
So like the video, subscribe. We out. Peace.